Right, so today I am back with more Heart of the Woods. I think we're near the end. I think. Don't quote me. We shall say. Yeah, we shall see. I hope so. Right. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. I hope everyone is having a good day. I'm loving the fact that it's not so hot now. I know I am. Right, quickly do some Discord stuff. Right. Okay, right, I think I'm done now. Yeah, okay. Right. Yeah, yesterday's stream was, well, it changed very quickly, didn't it? Very, very quickly. Wasn't nice at all. So yes, we shall see what happens now. Right. Right. Hang on. What's going on here? Right. Here we go. Let's carry on. Right. Right. Okay, let's carry on with this. To prove it, I lean forward and give her another quick peck on the lips. Oh, they're so sweet together. Oh, bless them. Abigail leans against my side yet again. We've done this several times before, but it's never felt like this. It's never felt this right. Oh, I do like that view though. It's lovely. Everything feels a little bit brighter now. Ah, but for how long? But for how long? That is the question. It could all change. Our next day passes blissfully. We wander the forest, seeing all our favourite spots. Ah, the comfort of our new relationship makes the time we spend together even more joyful. Everything is prettier when I'm seeing it with Abigail beside me. Oh, bless. So I like that view. It is so lovely. Absolutely love it. Of course, as has become our tradition, we end up back at the mystical fairy oh yeah, them fairies yesterday. Oh my god. They were weird. Not gonna lie. They were weird. We settle into our favourite spots by the shore with the perfect view of the pond. That pond is amazing, not gonna lie. Right, 1 second guys. Why do people always message me when I'm busy? Right, there we go. Sorted. Sorry guys. Right. As much as I love films, I've never been a fan of romantic scenes. Oh dear. They always feel so forced. The soaring music, the obvious atmosphere, the cheesy dialogue. They're so divorced from all real life that I can I just can't take them seriously. I get that, you know, I get that. I really do. But here I am, watching the sunlight reflect off the shimmering water of the lake as the woman I love, oh bless, leans against me. And I think that maybe those scenes weren't so unrealistic after all. Oh, bless.
Madison.
What is it, sweetheart?
Oh. Sweetheart. Bless. I don't use pet names. It's not like me at all. Well, she doesn't have to, does she? She doesn't have to at all. If it's not what she's comfortable with, then yeah, she doesn't have to do it. But with her, I feel like it fits. Oh, okay, that's fair enough.
I know that I've said this before, and will probably say it many times in the future.
Oh.
But today and yesterday have been some of the happiest days of my life.
Oh, that's just too cute.
Mine too. And it's okay. I'll never get tired of hearing you say that.
Aww. She smiles at me, as soft as ever, but hidden in her expression and in her tone of voice, I could detect a tinge of sadness. Oh no. I touch her face, running my thumb across her cheek. She closes her eyes and leans into the motion. Oh.
Are you feeling okay?
Oh, bless her.
Of course. Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know. You just looked a bit sad.
Oh.
Maybe it was my imagination.
I half expect her to deny it, but instead she nods. Oh.
You do know how to read me, don't you?
I do.
Oh.
What's wrong? You can tell me anything, I promise.
Oh.
Only if you want to talk about it, of course.
She pushes closer to me in response, resting her head against my chest. Oh.
This day is so lovely. I don't want to say anything that could spoil it.
Oh, bless.
You don't have to worry about that, Abigail. I love you, and that means I want to be here for you no matter what.
Oh.
We're going to have plenty of wonderful evenings. I promise. And being open with each other is the best way to make sure they stay wonderful.
Mm-hmm. This is unlike me too. Usually on the first date of a relationship, I'm still a bumbling bag of nerves. Oh bless. What if I say the wrong thing? What if I move too fast or too slow? Oh. But it's different with Abigail. That fear isn't there. I can't quite explain why. I just feel like I don't have to worry with her. Oh.
I was thinking about other happy days that I've had. How long it's been since then. And how the memories have since soured.
Oh.
How much have I told you about my sister?
Sister?
Not much. You mentioned that the two of you were close, and that you spent a lot of time in the woods together, but that's it.
We weren't just close. Helena and I were inseparable.
Oh bless.
Whenever anything went wrong, she would always be there to protect me. She swore that that would never change. But fate had other plans for the two of us.
Yes, unfortunately that happens. She trails off. Every other time she's mentioned her sister, it's only in passing. Her story last night about tracking deer is the only solid detail I have about her. Oh. At first I expect her to stay quiet, like before, but instead she keeps talking.
For as long as it's existed, Eisenfeld has had a curse, you could call it. A terrible monster who would destroy the village if given the chance.
Oh dear.
To appease its terrible rage, we would offer a sacrifice to it. Every generation, a new offering would be chosen. But it didn't just want flesh. The head priest would take the sacrifice into the forest to be offered to the horrible spirit. The sacrifice's soul and the head priest's body would both be consumed.
Oh.
Then, the new head priest would emerge, having taken the form of the poor sacrificed victim. It was a painful reminder of those we had lost.
I think I know who that is. Did that?
When I found out that it would be a member of my family who was to be taken and given over, I wasn't shocked. There was only one thing that I cared about. That it wouldn't be my beloved Helena who was harmed.
Aww. Her voice wavers before she falls silent. Before I can tell her that she's said enough, she speaks again. Each word shakes as it leaves her. As it leaves her mouth.
I couldn't forget the joyous days of our childhood. I couldn't let such a kind soul suffer such a horrible fate.
Oh, bless her.
So, when the time came, I offered myself. I volunteered to die so that Helena could live.
Oh, Lopez52 Gaming, thank you for the follow. I hope you are well.
And in that very moment, when our fates were sealed, I looked at them, at Helena. And do you know what I saw?
Oh. Captivated by her tragic story, I can't even answer. I don't move my head or my lips.
Relief.
Oh.
Not once did she try to stop me or change my mind. Not that I would have let her, but I don't think she even thanked me.
Oh, bless.
My parents cried, of course, but they didn't argue either. Neither of them stepped forward to take my place. No one did. While I'm sure my sacrifice was appreciated, I was quickly discarded without even a token effort or gesture of appreciation. My sister, who had sworn to always protect me, had no difficulty accepting the fact that I would die for her.
Oh, bless her.
What? She just gave you away? Just like that?
If death looms over you for long enough, it corrupts everything. Even love.
It didn't corrupt you.
Perhaps. Though I believe that that's why I'm still here today.
Oh.
What do you mean?
The first step of the ritual involves separating the sacrifice's body from its soul. From what she told me, as she did it, those poor victims usually try to resist, begging for someone else to be taken. And when their souls are ripped away, they're too damaged to carry on.
Oh.
I didn't resist. I went peacefully. And so the gentle forest spirit, who I'd been raised to believe was some kind of demon, eventually came and took me away. And I've been here ever since.
Her words carry a sense of finality. Not knowing what else to do, and still stunned by her story, I simply lean closer to her and pull her into an embrace. Oh. Bless. There aren't any words that could be enough. Physical comfort is all I can offer. Oh. To my surprise though, when she finally pulls away from me, she looks happier than before, just like I did earlier. She touches my cheek gently and then leans in for a kiss.
Thank you for listening.
No, you're welcome. That's what Maddie's there for, to listen.
I've told the one person who matters, and now I think I can heal.
Oh.
I know, sweetheart. I love you. More than anything.
I love you too. More than anything.
She sighs contentedly and leans against my shoulder. She takes my hand, intertwines her fingers with mine. Aww. We sit there for a long time. We don't say anything. We don't even move. All we do is watch the sky and feel each other's heartbeats. Ah. I love that church. Look at that. Lovely. I wake up with a headache, and I know that something's wrong. That's not good. I'm alone. Abigail must have disentangled herself from my arms at some point, leaving me on my own. Oh God, where's she gone? I get up and pace around the church, not seeing her. Where's she gone? I hope she's okay. After a bit, I find her outside. Oh, that's alright then. Outside its doors. She's outside. It's all good. It's all good.
Good morning.
Good morning, my love.
Her lips smile, but her eyes don't. It's a look I'm pretty familiar with by now. I slip an arm around her as I take a spot by her side. Ah.
Sleep okay?
Well enough. I'm sure all of my nights will be better now that they're spent beside you.
I can't help it. I kiss her on the cheek, and true joy brightens her face. Ah.
How about you?
Pretty good. I woke up with, like, a bad feeling, though.
Yeah.
A bad feeling? About what?
Which isn't good.
I'm not sure. My head kinda hurts, so maybe that's it? Actually, now that I think about it, this is the first actual pain I've felt since turning.
It's not the worst headache I've ever had, not by far, but it's enough to be annoying. It feels the same as being dehydrated or having a slight cold. Oh dear.
Aw, poor dear.
She stands on her tiptoes to kiss my forehead.
I felt the same, actually.
Huh?
I had hoped that stepping outside might help, but it seems not.
This doesn't sound good. They're both having the same feeling, which means something bad is going to happen at some point, which isn't good. She rubs her temples, and I notice just how ragged her eyes look.
How long have you been out here?
Good question.
A while.
Oh.
Perhaps an hour or so. I was afraid I'd wake you.
Oh.
Nah, I slept right through. It's not just a coincidence that we both feel sick.
No, it's not. Surely not. Abigail purses her lips. Her brief silence is enough confirmation. Oh, I feel like something bad's gonna really happen here. And I'm not gonna like it. At all.
No, I doubt it is. It must be something to do with the forest.
Uh-huh. Yep, because yesterday, Morgan's mother, or foster mother, or whatever the hell she is, she took Morgan into the forest, didn't she? And I think she put some sort of curse or spell on her. And she ended up cutting Morgan's hand with a knife. So I have no idea what's going on, but yeah, it's definitely something to do with the forest. Yeah. The trees before us sway in the breeze. To me, they look the same as ever. No traces of lingering sickness or pain.
You felt bad the other day, too. When we first met the fairies?
Hmm.
Was it the same thing then?
Most likely.
Oh.
Changes in the air. Something's happening. And it
God.
isn't good.
No, it can't be good, can it, really? I think of the fairies, oh my god, they were just weird. And yeah, I can't explain it. I think of the fairies fleeing some unseen terror.
Is it
Mm.
Evelyn?
Oh, that woman, she needs shooting. I'm not gonna lie. Can't stand her. Actually can't stand her. I half expect her to shake her head. I want her to say no, but she nods. Oh, good God.
I think so. I don't know what she's done or why,
Isn't good.
but this can't all be coincidence.
Nope, not at all. I nod, my thoughts turning to Tara and Morgan. Yep. I wish they would just get out of here. Leave me to face... Yeah, leave me to my fate and escape. Let Evelyn do whatever it is. Oh, she's doing while they're across the ocean safe. Oh, well, I'm hoping nothing bad does happen here. Yeah, fingers crossed. I know that won't happen though. Tara's not the type to back down from a fight. Well, yeah, she can be a bit feisty. You know. Yep. Except this time, I know she's hugely outmatched. Even with Morgan's help. Oh.
What about the forest spirit? You said it's a guardian of the woods, right? Why doesn't it stop her?
I'm sure it's doing what it can, but it's just as intimately connected to the forest as the fairies are. Far more than you or I. So as the forest itself weakens, so does it.
Ew. Okay. Worry creases her brow. Oh.
Is there any way we can help?
Not that I know of.
I can tell she's not really happy with the answer. Oh.
Maybe we can think of something together. There has to be something we can do.
Oh.
Yes, perhaps.
Oh, but what though? She looks up at me adoringly. Oh.
I feel like I can accomplish anything with you by my side.
Bless her. Her loving words are nearly enough to, counteract the worry that I felt. Oh.
We've already beaten death. There's no way Evelyn
Beaten
can stop us.
Really?
At least not a second time.
First, we just have to figure out how. Yeah. Oh. Abigail slips her hand into mine, where it fits comfortably. Oh.
Perhaps you'll make an optimist out of me yet, Medicine. Shall we go for a walk?
That sounds nice.
Absolutely.
Where are we going? I'm glad that our changing relationship hasn't changed our routine. The walks around the forest keep me grounded. They're enjoyable, but also a solemn reminder of how trapped we are here. My dream of finding our way out hasn't disappeared or diminished at all. It's just enveloped to include Abigail too. There's no way I'm leaving these woods without her. We chat idly as we stroll, enjoying the newfound comfort and intimacy that comes from being lovers rather than just friends. The pain in my head is still there, and I'm sure Abigail still suffers from hers as well, but it's easy enough to ignore. Oh, bless. We've reached the edge of the fairy clearing, where we always seem to end up. That's true, they always end up there. For some reason. Bless them. Abigail is glued to my side. I wouldn't have it any other way.
We're probably a little bit early to meet Alma, although they sometimes come by at this time.
Maybe, if we're lucky.
This grove is one of the easier places for the animals to come drink during winter, so it attracts all kinds of wildlife.
Yeah, I've noticed all kinds of tracks in the snow leading around here.
She nods, pleased. Oh. But then we enter the grove itself, and my blood runs cold. Oh no, what's about to happen here? I'm dreading it. Just ahead, lying prone on the frozen ground, is a fawn that I just know is Alma. It's clearly dying, if not already dead. With a shriek, Abigail drops my hand.
No!
Oh. I can feel her anguish cut through me like a knife. Oh. Dashing over, hands outstretched, she falls to her knees and presses a tender hand against its snout. The small motion confirms that it's alive, if just barely. It leans into her, either in fear or in recognition, eyes wild. Oh, I don't like this.
No, what's happening to you?
I move closer as well. though not so close as to crowd them, and what I witness makes my stomach churn. Oh no. Gaping wounds. Oh no! No way! Gaping wounds perforate the poor thing's body, staining the ground red with blood. They look like knife wounds or bite marks, but there's no visible damage or puncture. Oh. It's more like its body simply opened up. Was it a curse? I don't know. Abigail flings her hand, clearly wanting to help, but afraid to touch it and cause it more pain. Oh. She turns to me, teary-eyed.
Madison! What do we do?
I don't know. There you go. I don't know what to do. I don't even know where to start. I kneel down beside Abigail. Oh. The lacerations covering Alma's body are clean and even, but varying in size. Some are minute, some small as to be nearly invisible. The largest is a gash that runs the length of her torso. Oh.
How does this even happen?
Not a Scooby, but it does not sound good, does it? At all. Oh, bless. Through choking sobs, Abigail manages to answer.
Magic! These are not normal
It's
injuries.
got to be magic, isn't it? It's got to be. Something's obviously happened, magic-wise.
It's the forest. The forest is sicker than I thought.
Oh.
And all of its children are hurting for it too.
So we get headaches while Alma gets this. Oh, that's a, oh, they knew something was up, didn't they? Oh. I shudder. Is it random? Could it have easily been one of us lying here bleeding out? Oh, don't say that. My God. Maybe our ghostliness is more of a blessing than I thought, in this case, though without it we wouldn't be affected by the forest's illness at all. Leaning over, I gently stroke the deer's head. Its breathing is restless and agonised, but it seems to register my presence. Yeah, because last time it didn't like us. It walked off. It was like, nope, not having that. Last time I tried to pet it, it was like, nope, I'm walking off. My thumb brushes against the wounds that I didn't notice, and I jerk my hand back. Oh, while Alma groans in pain. Oh no. Well, obviously it was an accident. That wasn't supposed to happen, you know. Oh.
I'm sorry!
Oh, the deer's blood, is vicious, unnaturally so, and slick like motor oil. It sticks to my fingers, stretching and webbing. It's neither warm nor cold. It's unnervingly neutral. Oh. I try to rub it off in the snow, but my fingers pass through the ice and dirt, of course. Oh. My hand trembles with the disgusting feeling that it will never be clean again. Abigail is still beside herself, wringing her hands, patently. There's nothing that either of us can do. Just sit there and wait as Alma passes away in agony. Oh, bless. But then, is the miracle going to happen? I hope so. A tremor reverberates through the clearing. The ground shakes and snow is rattled from the branches. What the hell? Fairy baubles dance up and down. Abigail and I both face the forest in the direction of the sound, already knowing what's coming. Oh, not you again. No way. The bloody forest spirit. The forest spirit strides into view, as tall as the trees, but no taller. Oh. It brushes past trees with no notice of the branches and snow that it disturbs. Oh, that's an ugly looking thing, I'll tell you. My God, it really is. As it draws into the clearing, it acknowledges us with a level gaze. It's been a while since Abigail and I have been by to see it. Yeah, it has been a while actually. The deer looks up at the forest spirit with pained recognition, his eyes wide and breathing shallow with pathetic relief. Abigail looks up at it too, tearfully, clearly glad to see it. Oh. The spirit looms closer, its great presence alone seeming to, revitalise the air around us. My headache vanishes in an instant. There you go. That's why I had the headache. To do with the forest. Yep. The spirit stretches out one immense finger, drawing from head to tail across the deer's mangled body. Oh, please say you can perform a miracle. Oh, I hope so. The two lock eyes, and as the spirit retracts its hand, it curls the finger inward, calling Alma to it. In one motion, the deer's eyes roll backwards as life exits its body. Oh. At the same time, their spectral form. Oh no, what? Boundless as in life, it gives us one last glance, and then it springs across the fallen snow before vanishing into the thin air. Gone to join some... Oh, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Abby wipes her eyes of tears and stands. She moves to the spirit's side and gently pats it.
Thank you. I'm glad
So
you came.
I'm guessing... I'm still confused, actually. That is me, though. I do get confused rather easily. The spirit's shoulders sag, its branches hanging low and still, despite the slight breeze. I noticed what looked like burn marks on its hide. Oh, really? Where part of its wooden skin is blackened and dark. Oh, actually, yes. Yes, I think I know why that was. From yesterday's stream. I'm sure of it. Without a doubt, it's Evelyn's doing... Yes, that was. That was indeed. It's Evelyn's doing. It was indeed. I'm reminded of an old man putting a child to rest. Sorrow and surely pain as well weigh heavily on it. I wonder how it knew to come. How it knew to come. Did it feel Alma's pain? It depends. I don't know if I'm still confused. Does it have a curse? And where are the fairies? Or perhaps Abigail's? I don't know. It's felt someone's pain, obviously. It had to. Bearing the emotional weight of an entire... Oh. My heart aches for the spirit, as well as for Abigail, who seems forever hurt by her powerlessness. Oh, the spirit and I meet eyes again, and I bow my head in reverence. I don't know it well enough to speak to it like Abigail, that's very true. But for Alma's sake, I'm also glad it's here. Yep, definitely. It stoops down and picks up the deer's corpse. Blood now runs freely from the injuries, somehow not clotting, and I have to look away. Oh, poor thing. Without a second thought for us, the spirit turns and leaves once more, going back the way it came. Abigail and I watch it go. In all, the encounter could have lasted more than a minute or two. Yeah, actually, yeah. Oh, I feel really bad for that poor little deer. Oh, bless. Long after the last of its footfalls have faded away, Abigail and I sit in silence. Oh. I hold her close until finally we return to the church. Yeah, let's go back to the church. The rest of the day passes quietly, the earlier euphoria of our relationship being overshadowed by fear of the shifting forest. Though Abigail is never more than an arm's reach away from me, and usually closer, she's nearly silent. Oh. Our headaches returned no longer after leaving the fairy clearing. Stronger than before, now some combination of pain and sorrow keeps us both quiet. At some point I reach for her hand out of habit. Oh. And that's when it happens. My hand passes right through hers, as if she isn't even there. What? Oh no way. What the hell?
Abigail!
What? I say the first thing that comes to mind. With a fright, she leaps up, searching around for the source of my panic. Seems she didn't even feel it. Oh no way.
Look.
What the hell is going on here? This is not good. I reach for her hand, and once again it passes right through, just like when we first met. Oh, before we could even speak with each other. Yeah, I remember that. Yep. Oh my god, what's happening to Abigail? She understands instantly.
Oh no. Oh no, no.
Oh no, what's happening? I don't like this.
What's happening? Are you okay? Do you feel any different?
I don't know enough about magic to even start to guess why this might be happening to her. Oh.
Should we take you to the forest spirit? Or get you some rest? Or...
I'm guessing what happened in the forest just now might have something to do with it. Oh.
Medicine. It's not me.
What? What? Huh? What did she mean it's not... Huh? What's going on?
What?
Is it Madison?
It's you.
Oh my god. Is she like properly alive again now? No longer a spirit? Oh my goodness. I look down at myself. Sure enough, my whole body is slightly transparent. I can see the floor of the church through myself. What the hell? This isn't good. No. Vertigo hits me, and I stumble. Abigail lurches forward to catch me, but of course she isn't able to. Oh god. Dread fills my heart. Please no, not again. Oh.
What do I do?
I slap my hand. Oh, and pathetically ridiculous action. I can't even feel it. My own hand goes right through. Oh no. What the hell? Shaky, Abigail stands up, holding her head.
Something's happening to the forest. This must all be connected somehow.
It has to be. It has to be. Dang it.
It's simply impossible otherwise.
I don't like this.
What could Evelyn be doing?
She's an absolute cowbag, that woman. Can't stand her. I know that she has to be involved. I don't even have to ask, no.
I have no idea. Nor do I know why she's choosing now of all times to do it.
But at some point though, Morgan and Tara are going to get their own back on Evelyn. And I don't know what they've got planned for her. So yeah. God knows what is going to happen. I have no idea. Not got a Scooby.
Do you think the forest spirit can help us?
I hope so. I really do hope so. The forest spirit is all I can think of. The only ally that we have. At least it's a powerful one. That is true. But can it help us? I don't know. I really don't know. Abigail looks away. I'm sure the spirit was her first thought too. Oh no.
Perhaps we can try.
Yeah, literally, if you don't try, you don't know. So let's try. We have to try something. Wordlessly, she heads out of the church and I follow behind her. The happiness and joy that we shared so recently has evaporated entirely. I wish that life, whatever form it takes for us, could just slow down. Or that we could have more than a moment to rest. But I know that that's impossible while Evelyn is still out there, and I know that one way or another we're going to have to be the ones to deal with her. Dang it. But what I don't know is if we even have a chance. Like I say, if you don't try, you don't know.
Do you know what's going on? Has something like this happened to you before?
It hasn't.
Oh.
This is the first I've seen of it. But I
Okay.
think I know.
Okay.
I think that the forest is having trouble keeping you here. The magic is getting weaker too.
Oh no. That's not good.
So does that mean that...
I leave the implication unspoken. Abigail halts in her tracks, facing me with with very determination.
No, I won't let anything bad happen to you.
Aw,
Not again. I promise, Madison.
bless her. I don't know if she has the power to keep that promise, but I can only hope so. Oh,
Okay, I trust you.
I really do. Believing in Abigail is my only option, but even if it weren't, it's like she said, together we can get through anything. Oh. I try not to think of what it would mean if I'm wrong. I'm not even totally sure myself. Oh, would I just cease to exist? Go on to an afterlife? Something else? Oh. None of the options are especially appealing, and I know that dwelling on them will only make me feel worse. So I just focus on the here and now, and on sticking close to Abigail. Oh, not good, is it? Even I can tell that she's right when she says the whole forest is affected. Aside from the harsh winds, everything else feels subdued somehow. The trees don't seem to stand as tall, and the leaves and needles look dull, even by wintry standards. What little sunlight there is feels dreary, rather than bright. I don't want it to feel dreary. I want to feel bright, not dreary. Oh my goodness. The light snow falls from the sky, but the heavy clouds overhead promise more, and soon. Oh dear. It occurs to me that we've been walking longer than we normally have. Oh dear. Instead of changing the forest path to get us here quickly, we're following the regular route through the trees.
Hey, why aren't we taking the shortcut through the forest? Is it too sick to let us do that?
Oh dear. Wringing her hands, Abigail looks away.
It's
not
more
good.
that I'm afraid to try. If I push myself too hard, then...
She leaves the consequences unspoken. I can imagine what they might be. The same as what's happening to me, or worse. Oh. Whatever exactly that is. I don't know.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. It's okay. Take as much time as you need.
Oh.
It's been so long since I visited the spirit. Our brief moment in the grove with Alma was the first time in days.
Oh.
I wonder if it's missed me.
Of course it has. Who wouldn't?
You're far too sweet, Madison.
Aww. She nuzzles her head against me. The angle is a little awkward since we're still walking, but it's nice. Yeah, I can understand that. Awkward positions whilst you're walking. Like, yeah. But then she jerks away like she was stung. Oh.
Oh, you're back.
Pardon? She's back. Oh.
Back?
Her hand inflates mine, smooth and soft like always, rather than passing through me. What the hell happened there? I'm so confused right now.
Oh!
Just because she can, she leans forward and gives me a quick peck on the lips. Oh, yeah, what the hell was all that about? I don't understand that. Okay. Weird one. Huh.
I was so worried.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened just there, but I'm glad that it's back to normal. I rub my arms and sides, making sure that I'm all there. Everything seems to be in order. Well, that's good. That's always a good sign.
Hopefully it's permanent.
Fingers crossed. Let's hope so.
Indeed. It's not too much farther to the spirit either. We should hurry.
I still don't understand why that happened though. Whether it was just a certain part of the forest they were in where it happened, I don't know. No, not a Scooby. Sweat makes her brow glisten a little. She's definitely still feeling strained, even though I can tell she's trying to hide it. Ah.
Don't push yourself too hard, sweetie.
I won't.
Oh. Still, despite her words, the longer we walk, the more visible a toll it seems to take on her. Her steps slow down, even though she wanted to hurry, and her breathing sounds laboured. Oh.
Are you sure you're alright?
Oh, bless her. Oh, please don't say anything's going to happen to her. I hope not. Fingers crossed.
I'm fine. It's just...
Rubbing her eyes, she shakes her head. Right then, a pile of snow hits the ground a few feet away from us. Looking up, I spot a tree drooping. Oh, really? Oh, okay.
It's the forest again. Not me alone.
This forest is a weird forest. Seriously. She voices what I already knew.
Something terrible must have happened for it to be this way.
Since I'm unable to feel the forest like she can, all I can do is watch and worry.
Just now? Or at least today?
Maybe. Or we may only now be feeling the effects. I'm not sure.
Okay. I can tell by the frustration in her voice that she's nearly as in the dark about all of this as I am. I have to remind myself, if that what she knows, she only picked up by intuition and years of observation. Yeah, she's been there for years, 200 years, bless her. She's been in that forest. Bless her. I'm fortunate to have a guide as knowledgeable as she is about our situation. Even if she doesn't know everything, I know when we're getting close to the grove of... Yeah, oh. From the change in the air and the way that the trees are larger than before. Larger than before? The profound sense of being watched and of primal energy is still present, but even that feels mellower. Oh. Seriously, what's going on with this forest? This is so strange. Or maybe strained. Oh. Throughout everything, there's also the acrid smell of smoke. Fire somewhere? Suddenly, Abigail lets out a yelp of horror and dashes forward. Hang on, hang on. Oh, I don't know. Because obviously, there was some sort of fire in yesterday's stream. I don't know. Thing is though, the fire wasn't hot, it was cold. Oh, this forest is really confusing me.
Abigail!
I follow right on her heels. Oh.
Oh no.
What now? What now? It doesn't take long to discover what she found. What she found? Where once there was a mighty tree, all that remains is a blistered and charged husk. Oh, blackened by flames. A painful buzzing penetrates my head, nearly unbearable, when all I can do is watch in horror as a foreign sorrow emanates. Oh. Even I can tell that this is the forest crying out. Here at the locust of its pain, even I'm affected. Oh. I can't imagine how Abigail must feel. Her fingers run across the damaged woods, as if searching for a sign of life. Oh. I have to remember that this isn't just another part of the forest. This is heart, its very soul. Oh, bless. Not good, not good. And for so long it was also her home. For 200 years it's been her home.
How did I not know? I've been so happy these few days that I must have blinded myself to the pain of the forest.
Oh. From behind, I wrapped my arms around her, pressing my face against her shoulder.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's not your fault, though. Even if you knew, you couldn't have changed it.
Oh.
If anything, we were lucky to have those few days.
Bless. She clings to me, pining my arms into even tighter embrace. Oh. As I feel her crying against me, my own uselessness feels like more of a curse than death ever was. I wish there was some magic word or spell that I could use to make things better. Oh. But all I can do is hug her tightly and warmly and hope that I'm as much of a reassurance for her as she is for me. Oh. Then, without warning, I once again see my arms go transparent. Oh, not again. And the feeling of Abigail against me disappears. Although this time, it's not as big a shock. It's still a reminder that we won't have long to wait. Oh. We don't, yeah. Seriously, I don't understand what's going on in this forest. I honestly don't. It's weird. Abigail notices and studies herself alone.
Let's keep going.
Oh.
The spirit must be around here too.
Why doesn't it stop Evelyn? Isn't that its job as guardian?
Maybe it can't. I don't know.
It probably can't.
There we go.
I'm sure it wants to, but...
Yeah, it probably can't. Oh, bless.
It relies on the forest for strength. So if the forest is weak, then it must be too. In fact, that may be Evelyn's intention.
More than likely, yes. More than likely. The sinking feeling in my stomach intensifies. If she's even stronger than the forest spirit, then what hope do we have? Very true. I don't voice that fear though. I'm sure Abigail's already worried about the same thing. Aww. It isn't much longer before we encounter the spirit. At first, we almost miss it. Oh, that's not good. Oh, hi again. The forest spirit stands idle in a clearing, as if lost in thought. Oh, really? It barely seems to notice us, when we approach. A slight tilt of its head is the only acknowledgement we get. Oh no, what's happening to it? It's small, smaller than I've ever seen it before. It's barely as tall as I am. Okay. The lights in its eyes, usually bright and terrifying, have gone dim. Oh no. It looks more like the wounded deer from the clearing the other day than the being, who helped it pass on. Oh, okay. Just like the trees it protects, its branches sag and are bare. A few have jagged ends, as if something snapped them off. Ooh. None of the wildlife that usually accompany it is around. Oh dear. Instead, it seems alone and abandoned. Though it hasn't been long since we saw it last, it looks significantly pained. Oh god. I wonder if its salvation of Alma was taxing on it. Oh, I don't know. Abigail cries out again, just like when we came across the burned tree. Oh my goodness, okay. As anguished as she sounded then, this time it's even worse. I hang back as she runs to its side, not wanting to intrude on a private moment. Oh, she places her hand on its leg, crooning something that I can't make out. The spirit tilts its head a little bit more to face her. The motion is, it's stilted and janky. Oh, as exhausted and sick as Abigail seems, the forest spirit seems to have it 10 times worse. Oh, that's basically it can't help us because it's not well. It's poorly, so that won't be able to help us. Really. It makes a mournful sound, a deep and sonorous hum. It seems to echo. Really? And evaporate off the trees around us. A massive echo then. It's just are the eyes going blue? Though I can't understand it like Abigail can. The pain and suffering in its tone is obvious. Abigail presses her cheek against it, patting the creature gently, the same way she sometimes comforts me. Oh, yeah, this isn't good, is it? Isn't good at all. I look down at myself. Shimmery and transparent. Why is that though? I don't understand why it's happening to her though. I really don't. And I'm pretty sure we won't be getting any assistance from the spirit exactly because it's not very well. So that won't be happening. Unfortunately. A wave of nausea hits me as I ponder just what that means. I don't have any backup plans. If Abigail does, she didn't mention them. So basically we have no idea what to do next. It's my only choice to just stay like this and hope my condition doesn't get any worse. Oh dear. Not good. Ever since I came here to the forest, it's felt like I haven't had any control over my own fate, and I can't help but worry this will be the final nail in the coffin, perhaps literally. Oh, don't say that. I fidget, adjusting my scarf and hood and glasses countless times. Abigail remains close to the spirit, pacing slow circles around it as she talks to it softly. I wonder what she's saying. I don't know. Sometimes the spirit will hum or make a gesture that could be a nod. All the while I keep my respectful distance. Oh, at some point I realise that it's snowing. I don't know how long it's been going on. Oh, look at that. Little bit of snow. As some of the snow settles on the spirit's broad shoulders, it doesn't look festive or pretty. It looks pitiful. The spirit sags, bearing the weight of the world. Oh, not good. I'm not sure how long I wait, but I don't rush Abigail at all. This could be the last opportunity she has to speak with the forest spirit. Judging by its condition, I'm sure she's thinking the same thing. Oh. Oh. I flipped between solid and intangible so many times that I stopped keeping track. I just watched the two of them. Finally, Abigail pulls herself away from the spirit. She approaches me, looking like she wants to say something, but doesn't. Her eyes say it all. Oh. I try to hug her, but she softly shakes her head and instead escorts me away, back into the woods. Oh. Okay. Though she never looks back, I do, but just once. The spirit's lonely eyes watch us go. Oh. So they couldn't help us, unfortunately. Oh dear. That's not good. Heavy snow batters us while we walk, though of course its chill doesn't reach us. Oh, our visibility is effectively zero. Too weak to even alter the path of the forest, Abigail clings to my side, trusting me to lead us back to the church. Oh dear. Although I maintain a brave face, I'm not fully confident in my ability to get us there. Yeah, she's never been confident to get them back to the church. Yeah. Bless. The blizzard caused to mind memories of the day I died. Although I don't let myself dwell on them, I'm not alone this time, and I have someone more to live for. Oh. Bless. Our journey is strenuous. We move at a glacial pace, but it's the fastest that Abigail can manage. Her steps are heavy and slow. As much as I want to urge her along, I know that I can't. No, just let her go at her own pace, you know. I'm glad that she's watching the ground and her feet rather than me, so that she doesn't have to see the worry on my face. Oh. Every time I start to think that I've got this whole ghost thing figured out, something new arises to complicate it all over again. And this time, I don't even have Abigail's experience to guide me. Oh. What happens if she loses the ability to walk altogether, or to speak? Oh, I hope not. That wouldn't be good. What happens if the magic that keeps me here runs out? Oh, I don't want to think about that. The occasional flickering of my body makes that a very real concern right now. Oh no. I hold tightly to her hand, the only anchor of comfort and security right now, but even that has grown clammy and cold. Oh dear. Not good, is it? Swallowing a lump in my throat, we march on. Trees bow in the wind, trying to turn their backs against it. For the first time that I can remember, there aren't any woodland creatures out and about. That's true. Normally you see little woodland creatures. Well, it's snowing though, do you know what I mean? Gonna have like a blizzard, don't go out in the blizzard, do you know what I mean? We're obviously somewhere safe. No mice or rabbits or chirping birds, not even a panicked deer, phasing in and out of existence like me. It may as well just be me and her, and no one else in the universe.
Come on, I'm sure we're almost there. It can't be much further.
Well, you want to hope you've walked the right way. I say the words for my own sake as much as for hers, though in truth I have no idea if I'm right or not. For all I know, we could be here, heading in the totally opposite direction. The church. Yeah, we'll find out, won't we? Literally, we will find out. Oops. Even then, once we arrived at... Oh, we got there. Oh, alright. That's good. Even then, once we arrived at the church, I'm not sure what to do. Will she get better with time to rest? Will I? I hope so. Right now, the church is just a goal. It gives us something tangible to work towards, something to keep our feet moving, slowly or not.
I'm sure you're right.
Fingers crossed we get there. Her voice is barely a murmur. I can only hope that she's saving her energy on purpose. I'm afraid to ask. I wonder how much of what's happening is by the Mayor's design. While everything stems from her, it's impossible to know how much was deliberate and how much was simply a ripple effect from what she had done. Yeah. I wonder if she even considers us a threat, or gives us any thought at all. I don't know. If she doesn't, then maybe we can use that against her. Of course, first we have to reach a point where we can do that. Oh. During a momentary lapse in the blizzard, I'm able to make out a welcome sign in the haze, a warped and curled tree that I distinctly remember from an earlier trip. Oh, fingers crossed then they're going in the right direction. Fingers crossed.
Look, you recognize that tree too, right? I'm pretty sure you were the one who showed it to me the first time. We're almost home.
Aww. Abigail nods weakly, though she doesn't say anything. I squeeze her hand, trying to impart some strength into her. It kills me to see her like this, and I'd give anything to be able to help her.
Almost there, you've got this.
Oh. She nods again, unable to do or say more. Except she doesn't stop nodding, like a bobblehead. I tug her along, trying to lead her the rest of the short way, but she's rooted to the spot. Oh my god, what the hell's happening?
Listen.
Huh? And then she collapses. Oh no! What the? Oh no way! I jolt and choke on nothing as I gasp for breath that I don't actually need. Abigail has fallen to her knees. I don't even feel her hand slip out of mine. Oh, bless. I try to take the half step. What is going on here? I don't understand. It keeps cutting out on me. It takes me a moment to understand, and I immediately wish that I hadn't. Oh my god, I just stopped existing for a second. Oh, that was her, not me. Oof. Okay. Thought that was my end. Okay. Profound dread grips my heart. Looking down at myself once again, I can see right through my hand and my arm to the snow accumulating beneath us. Not good. This is extremely not good. I collapse to the ground beside Abigail, but at least of my own accord. I try to shake her by the shoulder, but it takes several tries before I can maintain a form long enough to even touch her. Oh.
I'm sorry, Medicine.
Oh.
I just need a little break.
That's fine. Oh. With visible effort, she turns to look at me. I don't think she even realises what's happening. Oh. But then I phase into non-existence for another moment. And when I come back, horror is clearly etched onto her face. No, what the hell? Finding some hidden reserve of strength, she lunges towards me and grabs my hand. Immediately, everything goes back to normal. Seriously, what is going on in this place?
Madison, are you okay? Can you hear me?
Seriously, this place is weird.
I'm fine now.
I hold her hands a bit tighter to reaffirm. Oh.
Are you okay though?
I hope so.
I'm just A little tired is all.
Oh. She forces herself up again, looking more than a little tired. Immediately, she sways and nearly falls, but I catch and steady her. She leans into me and I pull her into a hug. Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No need to apologise. My goodness, it's this place. There's something really weird about it. Yeah, very, very weird. I don't like it.
It's okay.
Gently, I stroke her hair. In truth, I'm terrified, but I don't want her to see that. It'd only make things worse. Oh. I guide Abigail over to a fallen tree where we can sit down, indifferent to the blizzard. Even though the church isn't much further. Oh, thank goodness. We did go the right way. I don't want to push her too much right now. Yeah. I wrap one arm around her as we sit, and I hold her close. Oh.
Where can we go for help? Maybe if the forest spirit sees how rough it is for us.
But she shakes her head. Oh.
Believe me, it would if it could. But I fear that it's even weaker than I am right now.
Pretty much,
it's
yeah.
It's much more in tune with the forest than me, so it's suffering the effects even more strongly.
Oh.
All of this because Evelyn killed one tree?
Mm-hmm. Yep, pretty much.
It wasn't just any tree. It was one of the ancestral trees. The oldest one.
No wonder.
They're the heart of the forest. All of its strength comes from them.
Oh. I can't pretend to understand their importance, but I know that Abigail isn't exaggerating. Not at a time like this.
So what do we do? There has to be some sort of solution, right? Can we plant another tree or something?
Oh. Even as I say it, I know the idea is ridiculous. We don't exactly have the centuries it would take for a new tree to grow up as big and strong as the one that was killed. Yeah, true. Yep. Not good, not good.
The forest spirit is supposed to become the next one. All of the ancestral trees were once spirits like the one you've met.
What's stopping it? The mayor?
More than likely. Her hand clenches around my shoulder where she was holding on tightly. Oh.
That's right. I hadn't even realized.
Realized what?
Groaning, Abigail sits up straight. So long as we're close like this, it seems like I'm able to maintain my physical form. Okay.
This spirit can't pass on its own. It needs the help of the Fairy
Queen.
That's one of her duties to the forest.
Yeah, 'cause the fairies thought that Madison was their queen. I remember that.
But there's no fairy queen right now.
I bet she's just Madison. I bet you.
Yes, which means that there's no one to complete the ritual.
Oh dear. The rest goes unspoken, as we both come to the same realization. An awful one. Oh.
Madison.
I know. There aren't any other options, are there?
None that I know of.
I close my eyes and take a deep breath, heading off the wave of fear that I know is coming. Oh.
I'm sorry again.
It's okay. You don't need to apologize. Really.
Oh. Taking both her hands in my own, I turn to face her, understanding. Her eyes close halfway as her lips part to meet mine. Ah. Part of me wishes I could spend an eternity like this, together, warm and with the woman I love. Oh. But even that isn't an option anymore. Oh. Our kiss ends far too quickly, although I'm not sure it could ever have been enough. When we part, there are tears on Abigail's face. I'm not sure if they're mine or hers. Oh.
It'll be okay somehow. I know it.
I'll be with you, no matter what.
I know. Thank you. Seriously. I couldn't do this without you.
I love you.
Oh.
I love you too.
As one, we turn and face the forest again, putting the church behind us. Oh. Resigning myself to what comes next, I point in the direction we need to go.
Let's go visit the fairies.
Oh.
I'm sure they're still looking for a new queen.
So I'm guessing Maddie's going to become their new queen. Oh. See, I do find that very pretty. Once again, we reach the grove where the fairies nest. It occurs to me that that is the only part that seems unaffected, which, yeah, it does actually, by the forest sickness. The trees are just as vibrant as ever, and the pond just as crystal clear. Yeah, literally, that is the only part that is not affected whatsoever. Which is strange. I'm glad though. We stumble into the middle, near the shore of the pond. Abigail takes several woozy steps, and I hold her shoulder to keep her steady. Then I flicker and she starts to fall, barely managing to keep her balance. Oh no. Forget days or even hours to find another solution. We might not even have minutes. Oh no.
Hello?
I call out, a bit surprised that none of the fairies have come to greet us. Oh no, that's not like them. I watch the trees and listen for the buzz and flutter of wings. But I'm guessing it's not going to come. But it remains silent and still. Oh no. That's not good. Not good at all.
Hello? Fairies!
Answer me. It feels a little absurd and on the nose, but I don't know what else to say. Oh. There's no response. Oh, this is not good.
Please, we need your help!
This is not good. I might as well be shouting into the void. There's not even a single rustle. I notice that the birds who used to nest in the bushes seem to have abandoned this place. Oh no. Is something bad about to happen there? Oh, I hope not. Dang it. Tendrils of fear creep through me. What if the fairies are gone too? Shit, yeah.
Madison.
I turn towards Abigail, but she's not even looking at me. Ooh.
Madison.
She just murmurs my name over and over. I still myself and face forward for her. Oh.
If you can help us, I'll find you a queen. Even if it has to be me.
My goodness. My voice sounds stronger than I feel. There's no reaction. My heart pounds, feeling like it's going to burst out of my chest. Seconds pass. Nothing. Oh no. Beside me, Abigail has fallen silent, swaying on her feet but looking as if she might collapse. All of her trust and hope has been placed in me. Oh no. I can't let her down. I won't let her down. Just as I gather breath to yell out again, I start to hear a faint buzzing sound deep in the trees. Oh yay! Something flickers far away, but getting closer. Well, I'm hoping it's the fairies. That's all I'm saying. I hope it's the fairies. I realise it's many somethings. Tiny lights spark to life, woven throughout and across the trees like Christmas lights. Oh. Those and the growing buzzing held the arrival of the fairies. There we go. The fairies are there. Thank God for that. They burst from the trees as a swarm, nearly enough to darken the sky overhead. Oh, like before, 3 break apart from the rest and swoop towards us. Yes, we had 3, didn't we? Because they've got weird names though, I don't remember them. They do have some weird names. There we are, look, it's the fairies. Lovely. I recognise them as the 3 I spoke to before, the ones I named Hay, Anan and Fryo. Fryo.
You're back!
Yeah, we are back.
To be queen?
Yeah.
We've been waiting.
Oh. They watch inquisitively while the rest of the swarm hover overhead. Yeah, why is it just them? Why not the rest of them as well? I don't understand that. It isn't what I want. I still barely know what being a queen would entail, true. Much less a fairy queen. All I have is one short vision. But it's not like I have time to research or to learn. There's no time for anything else. Oh God. It's this or disappear forever and leave Abigail to whatever fate she's suffering. Oh, of course that's not an option, even if I'm willing to consider. No. I put on the strenuous face I can and lock eyes with the fairy in the middle.
Only if you can help us.
Wordlessly, the 3 fairies dart forward, inspecting Abigail and me. They communicate silently with each other, leaving me to wonder what they're saying and thinking. A minute later, they return to their position in front of my face.
Name your terms.
Okay, I will.
But are you sure?
Yeah.
We think we know.
If you make us human again, and stop whatever it is that's happening to us,
Make them both human. Oh, I would love that.
then I'll make sure you have a queen. Whether it's me or someone else.
A queen!
Oh, they're just happy to have a queen. I don't think they care who it is, to be honest.
Who else could it be? We've spent so long looking. There's not much time left! For you or for us!
Wait, what do you mean?
What?
What are you running out of time for?
Oh.
She'll make her move!
Oh, okay.
Haven't you seen? The moonsick one.
Yeah. Moonstick, there's that word again. Yeah. Exactly. Moonsick. Weird, that one.
Moonsick one. You mean Evelyn?
Evelyn. A human name. It must be her.
I don't fully follow, but there's no one else they could be referring to. Oh, bloody phone, excuse me. There's so much that I want to ask, but can't right now.
How long do we have?
I dread to think.
Until the moon is at its brightest.
Oh, okay.
That's when she's strongest.
Okay.
Will you be ready then?
I'll have to be.
Got no choice, really. Let's be honest. Got no choice. I haven't been paying much attention to the moon, but I know that it can't be more than a week until it's full. Probably less. I really wish I had Tara's stupid shirts to use as a reference right now. Tara. Aww. In all of this, I haven't even really been considering that. By becoming human again, not just a ghost, I'll be able to see her. Oh, that's at least one big upside, although I don't know where we'll even begin catching up. Still, that's something else to be figured out later. Very true. Facing the fairies, I nod.
Okay.
We can start preparing. Are you ready? It won't take long.
Yeah. I just need a moment to get ready, too.
The fairies flit off and rejoin the rest of their kind, not bothering to respond. That's fine by me. I turn back to Abigail, who's been silent throughout this entire thing. Oh, bless her. At first I thought maybe she'd passed out, but instead she's watching me with anxious eyes. Oh.
Madison, are you sure?
Kinda got no choice, love, unfortunately. Softly, she leans against me. Well, she kind of falls. Oh no.
Yes, I'm sure.
The fairies have all gathered nearer the pond, close to one of the trees. They watch us intently, ruining the chance of any private moment. Oops. That's not good. I kiss Abigail's cheek and feel her nuzzle against me for just a moment. Aww.
I love you, Madison.
Oh. She says it with more strength than she's been able to muster so far. Oh.
I love you, too.
We look into each other's eyes for one last moment. Then I turn and stride towards the fairies. Oh. I don't let myself look down. I don't let my hands shake. I keep my steps measured and even. Look at I only glanced back once to where Abigail was watching me. Then Hay, Freyo and Anan descend once more. Freyo loosely grips a crown of woven flowers and leaves, as out of season as the rest of the grove. This grove. Oh. Okay. I would say that it doesn't feel real, but to tell you the truth, it's been a long time since anything has. That's true.
Is it time? We hope it is.
Oh.
Just put this on.
Put what on?
That's it. All I have to do is put on the crown.
Oh, nice.
That's all for you.
Oh, okay.
Is that too much?
No, that's fine.
We'll do the rest.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Frio hands me the crown. I let it rest on my palms. It's light, barely noticeable. The flowers are all woven together so deftly that I have to wonder if it was made by magic. It's also slightly warm, like it had just been sitting in the sun for a while. I swallow the lump in my throat. This is what's best for everyone. Not just for me or Abigail, but for the whole forest.
Let's hope so.
With one swift motion, I reach up and place the crown on my head.
Oh, look at that.
It fits perfectly,
Aw.
as if it was made for me. I wonder if it was.
I could have secretly made that for her.
The moment it touches my hair, the fairies start to move.
Ooh.
They chatter out loud, but there are so many of them speaking that it's impossible to hear what they're saying. I don't even know if they're human words.
Yeah, when they talk all together, yeah, it's not easy to understand them. It's really not.
Altogether, they sound like a forest of rustling leaves.
Yeah. They don't sound the best when they try and talk all together at the same time.
I shut my eyes as I feel a tingling sensation.
Okay.
It starts at the top of my head and slowly works its way through me.
Oh.
It's not uncomfortable at all, but it also isn't anything ignorable. Something soft brushes against my face and hands. It feels like snow, but isn't cold. And when it melts away, there's no trace of wetness left behind. An invisible force feels like it's tugging me in every direction at once, but I stay rooted to the spot. A light scent of pine fills my nose. Somehow, it's nostalgic. I open my eyes, still in the middle of my metamorphosis. Warmth spreads through my body like a hot cup of coffee, and with it comes understanding of the forest and how I'm a part of it. I'm acutely aware of its existence, tuned to its precise frequency. I imagine this must be what Abigail meant by being connected. Memories that aren't mine start to run through my head. A movie that I can't shut off. Visions of trees sprouting from the earth and growing skyward, and of clouds forming and then falling apart. Each denizen of the forest, every tree, every deer, even the forest spirit itself, come to mind at once, feeling like old friends I haven't seen in a while. None of it feels new. It's not intrusive or foreign. Rather, this knowledge feels like something that's always been there, but without my awareness. Or maybe something I'd forgotten. It's comfortable. And still the fairies dance overhead, their rustling chants even louder as they perform their ritual. I wonder if all fairy queens are inaugurated this way. And at the same moment I wonder, I know instinctively that they aren't. Visions of a beautiful woman whom I immediately recognized as the missing fairy queen come to mind. And with her comes a longing, a feeling of something missing. Then as my thoughts turn, the vision and the longing are gone too. I can feel the rustle of cloth against my skin as even my clothes acknowledge the changes, taking on a life and form of their own. They lengthen and stretch and puff out, becoming a dress more elaborate and beautiful than anything I've ever worn before. Living, breathing flowers bloom from its hem right before my eyes, matching the crown on my head. I feel the magic work its way through, over, and around me, enveloping tightly. And then, as the ceremony comes close to an end, I start to feel it drain out of me. It seeps down and out, and back into the earth and air, returning to the forest that lent me its strength and trust to take on this role. As I heave a deep breath, the enormity of the responsibility that's been placed on me feels heavy, but not unbearably so. If anything, I'm reassured by the competence and power that I can simply feel that I have. I'm not invincible. I know that much. But for the first time in ages, I feel like I'm in control. I stumbled, just a little bit, as my feet touched the ground that I never knew I'd left. The instant that I do, the last of the shifting magic leaves me, although I can still feel it as part of the forest. Without anyone saying anything, without any confirmation, I simply know. It's done. I've become the fairy queen.
Oh. Bless. Chapter 5. Wooden Hearts trophy. Ooh. My first steps as fairy queen are shaky. At any moment it feels like my legs might give out from under me. Oh. Yet at the same time, I feel a strange sort of confidence and inner strength. I don't know if magic literally courses through my veins or not, but it feels that way. Oh, look at her. Oh, bless her. Oh. My next few steps as a fairy queen are easier. I keep my gaze fixed on Abigail as I make my way towards her. She waits impatiently, concern clearly etched on her face. The fairies buzz agitatedly over my head, darting and dashing in pointless patterns. Though they don't vocalize anything, I can hear their voices clearly in my head. Oh. Oh, okay.
Our queen! Welcome home.
No.
How does it feel?
Acknowledge their words, and at the same time I can feel myself be acknowledged. It comes as naturally as breathing. I promise that I'll get to them in a moment.
Madison, are you alright?
I am? Oh, look at her. Oh. She clings to my side, her slender arms tight around me. Though I'm not shaking anymore, her presence is still infinitely reassuring. Oh. I press my lips to her head and we sway gently back and forth. I can feel her too, as a part of the forest. Her presence is as warm and as comforting in my head as in my arms. Oh.
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Oh, bless. She makes a sound that I think is a gasp, but that I soon realise is a sob. Oh no. Abigail cries against my shoulder. Her arms oh, really? What's she crying? Her arms tightening like a vice. I don't even want to let her go. Oh. I hold her as tightly as I can while her body is racked with sobs. Her breath and tears are warm, almost painfully hot. The thin lace of my new outfit does little to inhabit them. Oh dear.
I'm so sorry
Oh.
that all of this is happening. I'm sorry.
Oh. Gently I find her hands and take them in mine. I squeeze them, trying to impart the same kind of solace that she gives to me. Oh.
It's okay.
Bless her.
Really. I'm happy things turned out this way.
Oh.
I'm glad that I met you, no matter the circumstances.
Her cries get stronger, and I drop one of her hands in order to brush her hair back from her tear-stained face. We hold each other tightly until she's able to calm down. Oh, bless her. Meanwhile, the fairies still continue to circle overhead, although they remain respectfully silent. Finally, Abigail heaves a steady breath and steps back just a little bit.
I'm sorry again.
Oh.
It was just that seeing you there with the fairy light. I mean, you looked beautiful. You still do. More than beautiful. But it made me again realize everything that you've gone through. Everything I've put you through.
I press a finger to her lips. She looks up at me, surprise replacing the sadness. Oh.
It's okay. I'd go through all of it again to end up here with you. I mean it.
Mm. Abigail sniffles heavily, and I can tell that she's trying not to cry again.
You can make it up to me by getting out of all of this with me.
She nods.
That sounds more like a gift to me than the other way around. But I'll keep being selfish and take it.
Good. I want you to be selfish.
We kiss quickly and briefly, then separate. I look up at the fairies above me, who are glad to be noticed again. Oh.
Thank you for saving me like this. I owe you my life.
Oh. Somehow I've ended up owing my life to way more people than I ever expected to.
You have 3 days to keep it.
3 days? Okay.
That's right! You're running out of time!
Oh god, no pressure.
We can't wait much longer!
No pressure whatsoever.
I know. I'll find a queen for you.
Aww. I know that it won't be as easy as I make it sound. After meeting some of the Eisenfeld locals, I don't get the impression that any of them would be interested in the offer. Do you know what? I've noticed some of the Eisenfeld people can be quite rude, if I'm honest. Very rude. And I don't like them. Well, some of them anyway. Still, I have 3 days to figure it out.
We'll be waiting.
Okay.
We know we'll see you again.
Yes, you will.
With a new queen or not.
Aww. The ritual finished, the fairies quickly disperse back into the trees. I'm glad there's no more ceremony or ritual to go along with my transformation. Oh. Alone with Abigail once more, I head to the shore of the pond so that I can finally get a full glimpse of myself. I can barely recognise my own reflection. The girl staring back at me from beneath the water looks much more suited to the position of queen than I expected. Oh. She looks calm and confident, like she's unafraid of whatever happens next. Oh. I hope I'm not just fooling myself. No. She can do it. She can do it. I turn this way and that, admiring my new outfit. Why not? You look good. Atop my head, the flower crown that the fairies gave me fits comfortably. Oh, that's good. It's like it was made for her. I wonder if it's meant to tempt me into staying. Maybe. You don't know. Abigail moves close up, peering into the water with me. Our reflections next to each other serve as a visible reminder as to why I can't stay. Oh, as comfortable and as satisfying as this newfound gift is, I have no desire to keep it at the cost of our freedom. I'll get us out of this. Oh.
Are you ready to go?
I am.
Okay. First things first, we need to get in touch with Morgan and Tara. They probably know more about the mayor than we do.
It's also set my mind at ease a lot. There's so much that I need to say to Tara, even if I spent all 3 days of our 3 days just talking with her. That still wouldn't be enough time.
How will we do that? Going into the village would be far too dangerous.
We don't have to. We just have to get to the cabin.
I flex my fingers, still acutely aware of the magical tingling. Cool.
And that's easy like this.
Abigail runs her fingers over mine. Her skin. Oh.
All right. I trust you.
I curl my fingers, squeezing her hand again.
Thank you. Speaking of which, there's something I think we should do.
What's that then? I pause a moment while she waits expectantly, much like the way my coronation just ended. What I'm about to say seems unceremonious. Oh.
I think I can return us to the physical plane too.
Oh.
Both of us.
Oh. Okay. It takes a second for the implication to sink in before Abigail's eyes grow wide as saucers.
Madison! Are you sure?
Her hand clutches her heart. Oh.
Yeah. I can't explain how I know, but I just do. There's a lot of stuff that I can do now.
Cool.
But that way, you'll be able to talk with Morgan and Tara too. And I know that we'll need all the help we can get at the end.
I keep banishing thoughts of what that end will be, because there's only one way this can end. Putting a stop to Evelyn once and for all. Yes. Yes, yes. I don't need the weighing of my mind along with everything else right now. Very true.
I understand. You know that I wouldn't just abandon you, Madison.
I know.
Abigail takes a deep breath, steadying herself.
Okay. I'm ready.
Let's do this. Silently, I step forward, taking her other hand in mine as well. I close my eyes and bow my head, and I feel her. To do this thing, yeah. I can feel the magic course through me and out of me, spreading like vines from my fingers. Oh, okay. It affects both me and her, taking our very forms and rebinding them to the mortal world where they belong. Oh! I can feel Abigail tense up and hear her breathing getting shallow. Oh. Still, I keep my eyes closed, willing the magic to continue working. It obeys my whims effortlessly. Ah. Bless. And then after a minute that feels like an hour, the flow of magic slows and then stops. Oh, look at that. My goodness. I open my eyes. Abigail is still there, her hands warm in mine. Her eyes slowly open as well, meeting mine. Oh. This close together, I can feel her breath warm against my face.
How do you feel?
A light breeze blows through. For the first time in 200 years, Abigail's gown sways in the wind. Oh my goodness!
It's cold.
Oh my goodness! Has she done it? She says and laughs, pressing herself even more tightly against me. Has she done it? Abigail shivers, her teeth begin chattering within seconds of her transformation, despite how poofy it is. Her gown really isn't very warm at all. No! Oh, she did it! Fortunately, the chill doesn't bother me. It wouldn't make sense for a fairy queen to be suspense. Yeah, to the cold. Yeah. But taking care of Abigail is a pressing matter. Of course.
Let's go to the cabin. I can get us there quickly.
Yeah, nice and quick. She just nods, wrapping her arms tightly around herself. I hug her tightly as well, and access the magic once again. Yeah. Oh. This time I'll use it to transport us across to the forest. Oh, yeah. It's very boundary where the cabin is. Yeah. Oh. Can't believe she's done it. Oh my god. And where my powers stop being useful. Since the cabin and the village are technically outside the bounds of the forest, once I step past the trees, I'll just be a regular ghost again. Oh no! At least until I go back into the forest. Okay. So I can't get too far away. Oh. If Evelyn were to find out where we are, or makes some move against us, I'd be powerless to stop her. Better to not even give her the opportunity. Very true. Still, the transportation is smooth. It doesn't even feel like we move. Instead, we close our eyes in the fairy clearing, and when we open them again, the cabin is just in front of us. Ah, see, nice and quick. Oh. Seeing it again strikes a pang in my heart. It feels like forever ago. I guess technically it was a lifetime ago. Oh, there's no time to get sentimental though. Not when Abigail's like this. And instead we hurry to the front door. Yep. No time to lose. Miraculously, the door is unlocked. I guess Morgan and Tara had more important things to worry about than locking up the last time they were here. Yeah, are they there? I don't know. Don't think they were before, were they? We rush inside, and I turn on both the lights and the heater. Yes, keep Abby warm. Oh, as warm air cranks out, Abigail's relief is powerful and immediate. She settles down onto one of the chairs. Oh, bless her. Oh.
Better?
Is that better now?
much.
Ah. She luxuriates in the feeling, eyes closed in bliss. Ah. Her fingers absentmindedly scrape the soft cushion of the couch, which she presses her back into. I bet, yeah, but she's loving it. After 200 years.
It's so soft.
Bless her. And she leaps to her feet, zooming towards the kitchen. She drags her fingers along every different surface as she goes, stopping to examine most of them. Oh. She rubs the edge of the counter. Oh.
Madison, it's so smooth and cold.
Oh. At the sink, she examines sets intently before spinning one of them. Cold water pours out over her hands, and she yelps in shock, but quickly grins. Oh. Oh, bless her.
Madison, it's like a river.
Bless her. Then she reaches the heater, which is pretty much keeping her alive right now. Like a cat, she basks in front of it, relishing the warmth. Ah. Each sensation seems to bring her immeasurable joy. For me, it had been a couple of weeks, yeah. For Abigail, it had been 200 years without feeling warmth or cold or textures. Could you imagine that? 200 years without feeling anything like that. Mental. It's really mental. I watch fondly. I wish we had more time to enjoy ourselves, more time to show her modern things, like films. She could watch a film, couldn't she? I'm sure she'd like that. I remind myself that I can't think like that. We just don't have the time yet. Yeah. We just have to get through this. Then we'll have all the time in the world. Oh, that's lovely.
I'm going to get you some warmer clothes. I'll be right back.
All right.
She's still plopped in front of the heater, closer than I would have thought is comfortable. Oh dear. Smiling, I head into what had once been my bedroom. Oh. It's been rearranged a bit. My suitcase has been shoved to one corner. Forgotten. Oh no. My laptop sits atop my bed. Oh. Although most of the video gear is missing. That's because the girls took it. That's why they took the camera. To do some filming. Tara and Morgan must have taken it with them when they left. Good thinking. Yep. I start booting up my laptop while I roll the suitcase to my bed. Yeah. And start sifting through my clothes. I'm sure she'd like to watch a film. No, I would. After everything I've been through, the actions feel so mundane that I have to give myself a second just to let it all sink in. Oh. Everything's been moving so fast since that night Abigail and I kissed by the water. There's hardly been a chance to breathe. Oh. Still, being back on familiar territory with familiar comforts is reassuring. It makes me feel like a human again. Something as simple as being able to push a button on my computer and watch it respond is a little miracle that I don't think I'd take for granted again. And bless her. Getting used to the necessities of normal life, like eating and sleeping, will definitely take some time though. Ah, same with keeping warm. Unfortunately for Abigail, my clothes are the only option she has. I hope she likes them then. They won't fit her as well, oh bless. But they should be better than the nightgown she's been wearing for so long. True. I complete the outfit with a cute hat. Ah, I hope she likes it.
Here you go. They're not the best fit, but they should at least keep you warm.
Abigail hurries over. And reverently takes a bundle from me.
Are these your clothes?
They are indeed.
Yeah, they are. I hope that's okay.
She holds the bundle to her chest.
I'll treasure them.
I show her to the bathroom and also explain how everything works. I have to admire her restraint in just accepting everything modern in stride. Yeah, it's going to take her a little while. It really will. Bless her. Yeah. Oh, bless. It isn't too long before she emerges once again. She holds her arms wide, the clothes hanging a little loosely from her in parts. But she's smiling. Oh, look at her. Oh, bless her. That hat does look cute. It really does look cute.
How do I look?
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
That's the word I managed to stammer out, though there's a whole slew of them that would work. Call me biased, but I think my clothes look better on her than on me. Bless. Giggling, she does a slow spin, showing off more. Why not?
The person who chose them has wonderful taste.
Abigail gets comfortable in the living room while I grab my laptop from the bed. That's it, watch a film. Hey, watch a film, get comfy. I sit down beside her, turning it so she can see.
This is a computer. It can do a ton of things, but it also lets people talk via long distances.
And that's how you're going to contact Tara?
Right.
Abigail watches with rapt attention as I open a browser and wait for the painfully slow internet to load my email. Oh dear, that's slow, is it?
There are so many different pictures and words. Don't you ever lose track of where you are?
Not really. You get used to it.
Surely you're being modest. I imagine very few people could operate one of these.
I love her. Oh.
I wish. But really, most people have one of their own. Or even more than one. They're a really common part of everyday life.
I see. In that case, you'll have to teach me.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Oh, there you go.
For now, though, I'm going to send that message.
How will it be transported?
It's,
I tried to think of how to explain this. Then I realised that I have the perfect analogy. Oh, what's this then?
You know how the forest is all totally connected? Like, how you can sense all the different parts of it?
Abigail nods and slowly her face gets pale.
Medicine. Don't tell me that modern people are connected in the same way.
I can't help it. I burst out laughing. Oh, bless. Indignantly, she waits for me to finish. It takes me past the point of having tears in my eyes before I do. Oh.
I can see that I was wrong.
She pretends to pout, though I can see in her eyes that she's just playing.
I'm sorry. It's just that you look so horrified.
She's like, oh? What? She laughs too. Oh.
Well, imagine how I feel. Apparently nothing is impossible anymore, so I simply have to assume the worst.
Oh. She snuggles against me, pressing her cheek against my shoulder to show that she's only pretending to be upset. Oh.
So, go on. Do explain it then.
It's not the people who are connected, but the machines. if you have a computer, you can send a message instantly to any other computer in the world. It's more complicated than that, but that's the easy way to put it.
I see. So you're going to send a message to Terra's computer?
Right. I'm going to tell her to come and meet us here. I hope she'll believe it's me.
I'm sure that she'll know, somehow.
I nod, entering Tara's email address into the field. It feels absurdly formal to be sending an email, of all things, to get in touch with her. Yeah, she's not used to that, is she? She's always with her. I don't think we've ever had an email conversation in our lives. Yeah, it's because they've always been together. I leave the subject line blank. Anything I could put there would feel comical. Oh dear. I don't really know how to word the rest of this message, so I don't think about it. I just put my fingers to the keys and start to type. I was going to say, yeah, what do you put? Do you know what I mean? Where'd you start? Oh my god. Dear Tara, I know this is going to sound kind of hard to believe. Oh. I'm acquainting Abby with modern technology when the sound of loud voices from outside interrupts me mid-sentence. Well, one very obnoxiously loud voice. I'm guessing that's Tara. I only know one person who can make a racket like that. Yeah, it's definitely Tara then. I grab Abigail's hand and lead her out into the living room, just in time to hear Tara and Morgan reach the door. Aww.
Babe, stop for a second. We don't know for sure this isn't a trap.
Oh, they think it's a trap from Evelyn. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but what if it's not? I can't take that chance.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Tara, wait!
The door flies open so hard it bangs against the wall. Tara freezes in the doorway, probably not expecting me to be right there, right here. Oh. Or maybe even here at all.
Hey.
Hey, Captain. How you doing, dear? Everything I had rehearsed and played to say in my head is forgotten. Oh dear. In an instant. That always happens. Always. Somehow this feels more unreal than anything else so far. I never had time to doubt any of the stuff that's happened to me. I had plenty of time to doubt that I'd ever see Tara again. Oh. Bless. Tara's mouth flaps up and down like a nutcracker statue. I don't think she forms a single coherent word. Oh dear. She's in shock, that's why, dear. She is in shock. That is why. I'm good. How's you? I'm glad you're good. I am good too, thank you. How has your day been? Morgan approaches from behind and places a protective hand on Tara's shoulder, which seems to reset her. She rubs her eyes as she stares at me. Either she doesn't believe what she's seeing, or she's about to cry. Maybe both. Oh dear.
You've changed your look a little bit, huh?
Yeah, kinda. Was okay, glad you're good. Oh, bless you. When she finally speaks, her voice shakes like crazy. Oh.
You like it?
Tara gives me a slight nod.
It makes you look like a total nerd.
Rude. I think she looks beautiful. Without another word, she bursts into tears. Oh. Oh, bless. She doesn't even hesitate a moment before bounding forward, like an excited, tear-stained racing dog. Oh, I've spent so long worrying about her that seeing her safe and sound in the flesh is almost too much to handle. Oh, there are so many things that we left unsaid or unresolved. I'm just glad that there's time to fix that now. Oh,
I thought you were dead.
I kinda was, dear, for a little while. I kinda was. Yeah, but we won't tell her that just yet.
Me too.
We both burst into laughter, still punctuated with sobs. Oh. But at least we both have the clarity of mind to tell that this hug has gone on for way too long. Oh. Bless. When we split apart, she has a big dumb grin on her big dumb face. Oh dear.
Welcome back, Mads.
Why, thank you.
Good to be back, Tara.
Our reunion over, Morgan finally steps forward, taking Tara's hand in her own. She smiles at me, her expression soft for once. Oh yeah, because they've never really got on, have they? They've never really seen eye to eye, to be honest.
Hey, Maddie. It's good to see you again.
Her voice is as calm as ever, but the wide, genuine smile on her face tells me that these last couple of weeks have changed her as much as they changed me. Oh.
You too, Morgan.
I feel like I should say something more than that, but I know neither of us is much for words. It's nice to have someone else around who feels the same way for once. Ah.
Before anything else, there's someone I'd like to introduce you to.
Oh, Abigail. I turn to gesture for Abigail, but at first she's nowhere to be seen. What? Then I spot a familiar flash of pink and purple lingering by my bedroom door. Right, we've spent so long together that I had forgotten how timid she was. When we first met, definitely. Bless her. Her eyes are wide as she wrings her hands, looking from me to Tara, and back. Tara and Morgan look just as shocked once they notice her. Oh, bless. I head over to where Abigail is and take her hand. Oh.
They're okay. I promise.
She nods, letting herself be led back into the living room.
Tara, Morgan.
Oh, look. Oh.
I'd like you to meet Abigail.
I pause for a moment.
She's my girlfriend.
Whoa. We do have a lot to catch up on.
Yes. She turns to face Abigail. Oh.
I'm Tara. I've been friends with Maddie for forever.
It's nice to finally meet you, Tara. I've heard a lot about you.
Hell yeah! All good things, I hope?
Mostly.
Mostly.
I'll take it.
Morgan steps forward too. Oh.
Morgan, nice to meet you.
Abigail nods politely.
You as well.
So, let's sit down. We've got a lot of catching up to do, and
Oh,
not
yes.
a whole lot of time to do it.
Yeah, we're on borrowed time. The four of us move to the couch and sit down. Right as we do, though, there's a loud grumble from beside me. Pardon? Abigail clutches her stomach, looking absolutely mortified. That's her tummy rumbling.
What was that? What's happening?
Oh, yeah. We should
Yeah, that was
probably
her
eat
tummy
something.
rumbling.
Eat.
Yes, dear, eat. Her eyes light up. She's like, food, food.
That's right. I'm hungry.
Bless her. Morgan and Tara look baffled. I can't blame them for that one. No, I'd be the same.
Like I said, long story. Is there anything to eat? It's been a long time since either of us have had a meal.
I'll make us some breakfast. Cross your fingers for pancake mix. Anyway, I think that's everything.
Minus the really juicy stuff, anyway.
I'm okay with not hearing about that. Thanks.
Abigail, now finally finished with her meal, wraps her arm around mine and rests her head against me. Ah. Morgan sighs and sends Tara and me a meaningful look. She rises and clears her throat. Oh.
Abigail, would you mind coming with me for a minute?
Pardon? Did they secretly know each other? Morgan's voice carries a more serious tone that feels like a sudden departure from a light-hearted reminiscing. I knew it couldn't last forever, but I'm hopeful we can return to it soon. Yeah. What's going on there then?
Is something wrong?
Oh, bless her.
No, not at all. But there's something we need to talk about. And besides...
She looks at Tara, then over to me. Her tone might be serious, but her soft expression makes it clear she's not about to deliver any bad news. Oh, right, okay.
These two might need a bit of privacy.
I nod at her as Abigail lets go of my arm with a quick kiss on the cheek. She stands and walks to Morgan's side. Ah. The two of them head towards the bedrooms, leaving Tara and I to stare at each other in silence. Oh, awkward. Hopefully not for too long. We look away from each other awkwardly as I try to think of what to say. Should I speak first? Should I wait for her? Oh, this is awkward. What do I say? She knows how much I missed her, but there was so much tension between us before I died. I never had a chance to apologise for hiding Abigail, or for how I handled telling her I was going to quit. Yeah. I take a deep breath and raise my head. I just need to go for it. I've spent enough time waiting to speak. Whatever happens, happens. True.
I'm sorry.
Oh, at the same time. Oh. Chancellor, hello my darling, how are you? I hope you are well. Oh, that was funny, they both said it at the same time. Doing okay, glad it's Friday. How goes the stream? The stream is really good, thank you, yeah, and I'm glad you are doing okay. Hey, how is your Friday evening? Or afternoon?
I shouldn't have...
It was really shitty of me to... I just...
One at a time. Oh, this is funny. We both slam our mouths shut again. Tara's face reddens and she chuckles softly.
Maybe we should take turns.
Yeah, that kind of helps. What kind of game is this? It's hard to explain it. Really hard, but it is a really good game. I would recommend it to anyone. I've been enjoying this so much, but it is rather hard to explain. At the beginning, looks visual novel. It is visual novel. Yep, you are correct. Basically, Maddie and Tara, at the beginning, because they were on their way to a place where they are now, because for years they've been doing this show together called Taranormal, basically like a paranormal thing, but it's got Tara's name in it. And weird stuff has been happening so much in this. But it's down to a lady called Evelyn. She is a very, very nasty woman. She's put a curse on this really nice place. It's called the Forest. And yeah, it's a beautiful place. But she's cursed it and all sorts. And Maddie, who's wearing that really pretty bow thing on her head, she's now a fairy queen. She looks very pretty. She's a fairy queen. It's a long story. I really don't know how to explain this. But it is a very, very good game. I'm enjoying it so much. Fairy queen. Yes, fairy queen. Yep, definitely.
As long as you don't mind going first.
No worries. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm loving it. Apparently, though, there's multiple endings depending on what choices you make. I'm hoping I get a happy ending and not a sad ending, because I don't want to end up crying on stream like I have done in the past with one game. Yeah. Give me a happy ending and I'll be fine. But we shall see. The multiple endings thing is pretty common. Yeah. But as long as it's a good ending, I don't mind. But we shall see. She takes a long, overly dramatic breath and closes her eyes. Aww.
I know I was shitty to you about leaving. I should have listened to you and accepted it instead of being all bitter and passive-aggressive.
Yes. Agree with you there.
And I know I was even shittier once we got evidence. I shouldn't have frozen you out like that.
Why did you?
Maybe a bad choice of words there, Tara.
Fingers crossed you'll like your ending. I really do hope so. If they give me a bad ending, I will not be happy. At all.
I mean, I shouldn't have ignored you the way I did.
True.
I want you to be a part of Terra Normal. I really do. Trying to exclude you was stupid and impulsive.
She looks me right in the eyes and I can tell that all her typical bravado is gone. This is pure, naked honesty. It's hard enough for me to manage something like that, much less her. She really puts her heart into this, and I'm more than grateful for that. Oh.
When all of this is over, whatever you decide to do, I won't stand in your way. You know I always want you to be a part of Terra Normal, but you gotta be your own person. And you're my best friend.
Aww.
Thinking I might have lost you forever made me realize I honestly have no idea what I'd do without you.
Oh, bless.
I give you a lot of shit, but I really
You
do
do.
love you. I'm so sorry this all happened because I was too much of a screw-up to remember that.
Bless. Tara exhales and slumps back in her chair as if the act of apologising drained all the energy in her body. Oh dear. She's grown so much in the short time we've been here. Then again, so have I. Oh. I need to make sure I show her the same sincerity in return. Oh.
I'm sorry too, Tara. Even if I was mad, I shouldn't have hidden Abigail from you.
Yeah, but in a way it wasn't her fault, because when she was in the forest she was a spirit, because at one point Maddie and Abigail went back to the cabin and they could not see Maddie. It's just like she wasn't there. She was a spirit, but now she's a fairy queen so people can see her. As was Abigail.
It made things worse for both of us. And it drove us apart when we should have been getting closer than ever.
Oh.
But more than that, I shouldn't have set this whole thing into motion the way I did.
The memory of our fight back home is painful, but I can't keep trying to run away. Instead of dealing with it head on. It's not fair to either of us. Oh.
I should have told you I was thinking about leaving, and why I was thinking it. I should have talked things over with you, instead of dropping the bomb on you right before we left.
That probably wasn't the best thing to do. Yeah.
When I thought I was going to be stuck here forever, I realized you were the person I'd miss more than anyone else. Even more than my family.
She doesn't mention her family at all.
I don't know what I'm going to do when we get back. I still have a lot to figure out. But I do know that whatever happens, we'll always be best friends.
Aww.
Mads, hi.
As she struggles to think of what to say next, I gently put my arms around her in a reassuring hug. We've said enough for now. Oh. She hugs back, squeezing a bit too hard. Oops. We stay that way until it starts to get awkward, as hugs between us tend to do. Oh. Bless. I pull away and sit back down, a bit embarrassed.
So, are we good?
Yeah. I let out a deep breath, releasing the anxiety that had been twisting my stomach in knots. Whatever happens next, I know it'll be easier without that dragging me down. Oh.
Yeah. I think we're good.
Are we good enough for me to start calling you the ghost with the most?
The ghost with the most.
Don't push it.
Oh dear. Oh, goodness me. Oh, who are we playing this time? Morgan. Okay. Okie dokie. Ah. I end up bringing Abigail into Tara's room. The two of us carefully step over the pile of clothes. Yeah, she has loads of clothes on the floor, yeah. She's a messy person, that's why. Clothes on the floor to sit on the bed. She bounces on it a few times, oh bless. I don't think she's used to springs. Oh,
Having fun?
I think so.
How do you people sleep in these? Aren't you afraid of just bouncing out of bed?
It doesn't work like that, dear. Bless her.
It's not that bouncy. It's just comfortable.
I suppose tomorrow I can let you know if I agree. So, what is it you wanted to talk about?
It's...
Just... Is it something to do with the forest? It's hard to put into words, no matter what I had been preparing myself for. A conversation like this wasn't part of it. I'm trying to think what she'd want to talk to her about.
It's about family.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Our family.
Excuse me. Are they family?
Our...
Are they family?
You're a Dulcing as well?
I'm a Fisher, actually.
Oh.
But a change in last name doesn't change the fact that we're part of the same family.
I'm confused. Okay. At first, I couldn't believe it when Maddie and Abigail were telling me their story. I thought that there must have been some sort of misunderstanding. Not quite, dear. Or that I'd heard wrong. No. The details all matched up. Not just with what Evelyn's told me over the years that she tried to break my spirit, but with the notes and journals left behind by those before me.
So she hasn't changed after all these years.
Not really.
It's still us.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be next.
Oh.
There isn't anyone else. No siblings or aunts or uncles. Just me and her.
She makes a sound of sympathy and moves closer to me on the bed. Touching my shoulder gently, I tense up, almost shaking, hard enough to shrug her off. Aw, but she remains. Oh, bless. I don't want to be that person anymore. The one afraid to let anyone close, physically or emotionally. Aww.
I'm sorry.
I just nod. I can tell that she doesn't know what to say either. And that's fine.
Do you mind if I ask you something?
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Why didn't you leave?
She tried to, I think.
Back in my time, it wasn't even a possibility.
Hmm.
There was no way I could have escaped. We wouldn't have gotten very far if we'd tried.
Hmm.
But now, Madison's told me about all sorts of fantastic machines and devices. Surely you could have gone.
A shrug. Of course I considered it. Dreamed about it even. But there's no way she could know that. And besides...
I thought about running away many times.
Hmm.
I thought of a lot of different ways to make sure she couldn't hurt me anymore.
Oh.
But the same thing stopped me every time. She wouldn't just give up because I'm not around. She'd find someone else, just like she always has.
Hmm.
And they'd die instead.
I prayed for her to tell me that that's ridiculous and that I should have put myself first, or to burst into tears at the very notion. Ah. Instead she laughs. It's not a happy laugh though. Hmm?
I see. I understand. Truly.
Aww.
I chose to die for someone else's sake as well. Someone I cared about very deeply.
Aww. She sighs wistfully, remembering days long ago, long gone. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was her sister, bless her. Yeah. Oh. I can't help but smile the same way that she laughed.
I see I'm just carrying on the family tradition then.
Let's make sure it ends with you.
Oh. I nod. Oh. It will, one way or another. Yep.
I am glad, though, to know that her family turned out to have people as wonderful as you.
Oh.
I'm really not anything that special.
Oh.
I disagree. Not just anyone could have done what you have.
She leans forward, wrapping her arms around me in a gentle hug. Ah. This time I don't hesitate. I hug her back. Oh. Family. Oh. It's never been a word that really meant much to me. All I've ever had was the monster in my home. Yeah, it wasn't great. Now though, I realise that that's no longer the case. Oh. We separate, and I gesture towards the door. She nods. Ah. Together, we leave the room and rejoin the rest of our family. Oh. That's nice. Oh, who's this now? Maddie again. Abigail and Morgan come out of Tara's room and join us, both smiling. I'll have to ask her what they talked about later tonight. Snouty. But right now, I'm just enjoying the moment. I feel more at peace than at any time since arriving in Eisenfeld. Oh. Even during the sweetest moments with Abigail, there was still the lingering bleakness of being a ghost. Now, despite the threat of Evelyn, it feels like there's a chance of everything turning out well. I hope so. Oh, here's the cat. Here we go. Yep, in case you guys didn't know, this cat talks with an attitude. It's a talker, but it has a serious attitude problem. First time I heard it, I laughed. As we talk, Morgan's cat comes and hops up on my lap. I wouldn't have expected her to take to Abigail. Yeah. Is that okay? I scratched behind her ears. Oh. And she leans into the notion. Oh, purring. Contently, Tara notices and sits up straight.
Wait a sec. Mads, I just realized. But you haven't met Geladura yet, right?
No. Yeah, this cat has a weird name, and it talks, and it has an attitude.
I have. Back in the shop, right after we arrived. Remember?
Oh, did we? Yeah, I think we did. Hang on, I can't remember. Yes, because that was back when Maddie said it could talk. But then we thought maybe she was, like, not all there at one point. And didn't believe her until I heard it for myself. So, yeah.
No, I mean, like, met her. Morgan was right. She really can talk.
Yeah.
She can.
Mm-hmm.
I can.
See? She can. The cat looks up from my lap, staring into my eyes. Her tail swishes lazily.
If I feel like it.
See? Cat with an attitude. Aww.
Then why didn't you sooner?
It's the first question that comes to mind. Geladora closes her eyes. After a moment, I start to think that she's fallen asleep. Oh dear. But then she opens them once more.
I didn't feel like it.
Ooh. This cat makes me laugh. I look over at Morgan sitting across from me.
I guess I owe you an apology.
Yes, because we didn't believe her, did we?
It's fine. She certainly didn't make it easy to believe.
No, because she didn't say anything, did she? Because she couldn't be bothered, basically. Geladora stands up, her tail lashing as she strides over to drape herself across Abigail. Oh, look at that. Oh. In response, Abigail strokes Geladora's fur, looking almost as gleeful as when we had our first meal. Oh.
I didn't know if I could trust you.
Ew. This cat, honestly.
Now I know.
Oh. I leave the two of them to their cooing and cuddling and walk over to the front window, peering outside. Oh, look at that. I do like that view. How many times have I stared at the stars these past few nights? Quite a few. Abigail taught me a few constellations, but tonight it looks like an entirely different sky. I rest my head against the window pane, soaking in the starlight and calm. Oh.
Hey, by the way, you said you only came into the village that one time, right?
Yeah, we didn't want to risk it any more than that.
But you
Not with how
couldn't
close
even
we came to
see me.
Evelyn.
Couldn't even see me.
Makes sense. You, didn't see anything embarrassing when you were spying on us, right?
We weren't spying. Or at least we weren't trying to. But no. Thank God.
I think that happened just after we left, basically.
Oh, phew. For real, though, after this is over, but before we leave, you've got to show us some of the cool spots in the forest.
Sure, that'd be fun. Actually, do you want to go right now?
Oh, wait, for real?
I can show you the fairy clearing at least.
Yeah.
That's our favorite spot.
How long a walk is it? It's getting kind of late.
Oh, we wouldn't need to walk.
No. Tara's face slowly morphs from puzzlement to excitement. She realizes what I'm suggesting.
You mean like magic?
Yes, dear, magic. Magic. I nod.
Oh, hell yeah!
I think she's happy with that, don't you think? Her enthusiasm startles Geladora, who hops up and runs away. There. Abigail gestures in vain for her to come back. Oh dear.
You two up for a field trip?
Sure.
Galadora traipses back in, returning to Abigail's feet. Abigail perks up immediately. Aww. Yeah, I think she likes Abigail.
Would you like to come with us, Miss Jaladora?
Oh, Miss Galadora.
I suppose so.
Ew.
Oh, carry me.
Oh, I suppose we're gonna have to now. Abigail gladly. Yeah. Just, yeah. Seriously, that cat. She sounds moody all the time. She really does. I lead everyone outside and into the tree line, just in case there's anyone watching. Yes, got to be careful whilst we're out. In case of a certain somebody. I gather everyone into a circle and the four of us lock hands while Galadora perches on Abigail's neck.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. The forest greets me and I respond in kind. It shows us the way to its heart, to the lake. I hold Abigail and Tara's hand tightly and breathe the softest sigh. I thank the forest then. Oh, what's happening? Look at that. I love it. I open my eyes and we're here. As soon as we arrive, I can feel the presence of the fairies in my mind. I instantly aware of where we are, and I send them all a mental greeting, which is returned right away. Oh, here we go. What's the cat gonna think now? Galadora slicks her ears back, and her tail begins to lash harder than before. I wonder if she can feel magic too. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Can she feel it as well? Oh, I don't know. If I can ask, Tara whistles and oh.
Dang, Mads. You really leveled up, huh?
We live in a very beautiful place.
I put all my skill points into magic.
Even Morgan looks dumbstruck. Something I'm not used to from her. She tilts her head back, staring in open-mouthed wonder at the glimmering trees and fairy lights. It is beautiful.
What is this place? Are we really still in the forest?
Yes, it's a very special grove. It was one of the first places I brought Madison. We came back here many times.
It definitely feels magical. Oh, damn it. I should have brought my camera.
Oh dear. We all head down to the pond. Tara and Morgan gawk at its unfrozen waters the same way I did when I first saw it. Oh. I feel a strange sense of pride seeing them so excited about this place. Oh, I'm actually going to end it there. I didn't realise how long I'd been streaming for. So, I will save. As you do. Yep. There we go. Right. Yes, I shall end it there. I didn't realise how long I'd been streaming for. I don't when I'm playing this. Right. Thank you everyone who has popped in to chat with me. I appreciate it as always. I really do. I will let you guys know when my next stream is, because I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, I will let you guys know. I will keep you updated. I don't have time to raid, unfortunately. Do apologise for that. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's been here. As always, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.